Hi again, YouTube and BJD Addicts. This is iFreak, otherwise known as Chinese Fighting Muffin on DeviantArt. Sorry. I am answering prompt 37, which is telling loved ones about the hobby, ball jointed dolls. At first, it was quite complicated. I was a bit nervous, as we all are, and I didn't really know how to approach the situation, like tell them about it. I don't know anyone in the hobby here in, socially, friends, etc. Otherwise, or other than online, which is a great community and very supportive, but telling people I knew, like loved ones, it was odd. They didn't quite understand it at first. They're very supportive now and encouraging. I first mentioned my interest in the hobby to my father. My parents are separated, and I contacted him via Facebook and told him that I was interested in purchasing one of these dolls, and I was really creatively intrigued by them. It was a Eiffel House, not a Karina. I can't recall the name. My apologies. But yeah, he's really quirky and he really liked them. And yeah, he was really supportive and asked me heaps of questions. He still is. Asks and messages me a lot in regards to when it's coming, my doll that I have on order, etc. My boyfriend was the second person I told. He was supportive, and he's supportive of the hobbies that I like, and the things that I collect. I still feel odd talking about them, but maybe I'm just being paranoid. The next people that I told, surprisingly, was my mother. She didn't really seem interested at first. My mother, my sisters, and my grandmother are very judgmental in regards to the hobbies and stuff that I involve myself in. I don't know. My eldest sister, since then, is very encouraging. She's very supportive. She even asks me about it when I see her, when I go visit. And my mother, who loves photography, has slowly warmed to the idea of me getting this doll. She's a huge fan of the Addams family, and I have had this idea for a very long time, that at some point in time I would get an MSD and have it in this goth kind of like Addams Family / verging on Lolita style little, MSD girl. And my mother was thrilled about the idea and wanted to take photos, and I've explained to her that the love of the photography community has, for some of these dolls, a lot of you out there do take photos by millions, Flickr, everything. Yeah, and she's really thrilled. My grandmother, she's a lifelong librarian, very strict, and she was scary to tell. But when I mentioned about the whole aspect of them being, collecting like collective items kind of made in Japan and etc. countries. I don't know, she seems encouraging now, but I don't know, I found it really hard to tell them. And I know a lot of people may have the same issues when telling loved ones, and I guess as much as it's like nerve-wracking, verging on frustrating kind of thing, or scary and daunting to tell loved ones, I don't know, they eventually, hopefully, come around, and it's always great to just be yourself, accept yourself for who you are, what you like doing, and it's your life. If you want to get into this kind of hobby, then by all means go about it the right way. Save up, do your homework on the hobby, and with all that information under your belt, explaining it to loved ones, friends, etc., is relatively less scary than it seems when it's first done. It's out in the open. They can judge you however you want, positively or negatively. Things happen, and just do it. It's better to get it out there, as I said, and tell them these things. What else? Well, that's pretty much it for this prompt, which is, as I said, prompt 37 for BJD addicts, telling loved ones. And yeah, so hopefully I will be uploading more YouTube videos. This is my second video. I'm nervous as all hell, but yeah, stick around and hopefully we'll see more videos. Thank you for watching.